Hey, yeah, what's up? The disciple Marcello Currents rang back up in this anti-Illuminati all day, anti-telepathy all day, anti-America all day, and everybody with them, yeah. So I had to hop on the jack and holler at you on the finding out the a Ukrainian soldier tweeted a tweet with a swastika in it. Okay, so that's the boom. That's the boom. Because all of you Americans were siding with the Ukraine. You got all the intuition in the world, all these psychics and telepaths. How come you ain't know? Yeah, you know it all, don't you? Yeah, you've been sent out like you got it all going on. They done sent you on a mission like you the best. How come you ain't know Ukraine had Nazis all in their community? How come you didn't inform your American community before they supported them? Yeah, America, you supported the Nazis, just like you did the first time. Oh, you didn't support them in World War II? Yeah, we heard you fueled the planes of the Nazis. It was the same companies that America owns. Yeah, you supported the Nazis now 2 times. Yeah, that's for all you people on Facebook showing these blue and yellow flags. And I never felt it in my spirit like that was real. I never felt like supporting the Ukraine was good. That's my level of intuition, I say humbly. Glory to God. Because y'all supported Nazis and Putin. If you go look at the articles weeks ago, days ago, he was telling people that Ukraine ain't nothing ran by Nazis and drug addicts, neo-Nazis specifically. That's what he said. That's what Putin's, and he was right. Now we find out that a Ukrainian soldier had a Swatzika on a tweet that is now deleted. You see what I'm saying? So why you doing all these little operations around me? We won. We just won. Because you already know I stand with Russia. We won, man. That's it. Now you owe Putin an apology. That's what we want to hear. You owe Putin an apology. Yeah, you do. Because he said it before that tweet even came out. He already told y'all there's neo-Nazis and drug addicts that run Ukraine. Oh, hey, humans are humans. Hey, man. Hey, Ukraine is full of people that don't have compassion. Neo-Nazis don't have compassion. No, they don't. Not on particular people. So that's who you're supporting. Okay? Yeah, let's talk about real time. All these goofy Americans that's in some kind of la-la psychological world. Let's come back to real manifestations in real time, what people go by. Not none of that la-la bullshit stuff, images. We ain't talking about that. Not none of that bullcrap stuff. We're talking about real-time images, real-time operations, real-time realities, and in those specific arenas, you have been supporting sending weapons to people, a group, a country that is ran over and infested with Nazis. You're ran over with Nazis. The Ukraine is ran over with Nazis. It's too coincidental that Putin said this days ago. He said this days ago. He said Ukraine is ran by neo-Nazis and drug addicts. You know the kind where their teeth is rotting out. You already can imagine what he's talking about. That part, boom. So see, that's what we do. We don't need people to tell us who's the good people. I don't need you Americans or anybody trying to tell me who's real and who's not. I don't need you to do that. God will lead me, and he has led me, and I never supported the Ukrainian people. I never supported them. And now you got to renege, and now you got to try to creep your way over onto our side. Nah, keep that same energy. You know it all. Keep that same energy. You were supporting the Ukrainians. Stay over there. That's where we want you to stay. Yeah. Yeah. Funny how things change, huh? They out there supporting the Ukrainians. Ukraine this, Ukraine that, blue, yellow flags everywhere. Hey, war breaks out. And unfortunately, it should fall on those who deserve it. It's unfortunate. Hey, this is why I told you, we should never want it to come to war, because in all reality, and the realities of wars is that all people, no matter what age, they die. That's a part of war, real war. Okay? Whether people were this place or that place, men and women and children are still going to die. It's just unfortunate. It's a part of war that traumatizes a lot of times any type of soldier. That's why they come back messed up. Not only for adults or children that get killed. Children get killed in every war, in most wars. It's an unfortunate reality, no matter where they're at geographically in a country that's being attacked. It's just a part of the reality. Okay? Go talk to some veterans. They'll tell you the same thing. Okay? But where we are today is we're talking about finding out that the Ukrainians, the country is infested with neo-Nazis. Yeah, that's the proper word. Infested. And guess what America was doing? Sending over weapons. All in the videos. I'm gonna say it like Suge Knight. They all in the videos, talking about they support the Ukraine, all in the videos. You know what I'm saying? And I sat here back here quietly, not releasing any videos. And then the Lord, maybe it was the Lord that just prompted me in perfect timing. Now look at you. Boom. You got, how can you make up for it? Because the Ukrainian community should have known this. How we find it out? Before they did. These people know what's in that country, and now you see why it is the way it is. They know what's going on. Man, they know it's neo-Nazis in that country. All them people that's migrating somewhere else, they already know it's neo-Nazis there. That's why they glad to leave, probably. That's why they probably glad to leave, too. Not only because of this war, because of neo-Nazis. Put two and two together, man. And you don't see nobody documenting that, huh? Yeah, you don't see it. It's convenient. I love that word when it applies in this context. It's convenient for people to act like there is no neo-Nazis over there. And it's going to be convenient. I'm telling you what else is going to be convenient. For them to totally sidestep this. And you know what they're going to be talking about? Well, the Russians are still killing people over there. Well, that's war. That's war, folks. Unfortunately, war is not a pretty thing. Unfortunately, war is not a clean thing. Sometimes innocent people die. That's the unfortunate part of people starting foolishness. You start foolishness, innocent people die. Okay, it's happening right here in America. People started foolishness here, and innocent people are dying. Okay, so act like you know. You're a grown person. Act like you know what war is and what it consists of. Okay, but what we're talking about today is these neo-Nazis that's out here in Ukraine and America that sent all these weapons over there. They had a tweet with a Swatzika that was deleted that was the account of a Ukrainian soldier. Okay? And then you accusing people of stuff of Nazism and there ain't no signs of it. You just a goofy bunch of people, ain't you? You goofy as can be. You know, one of my pet peeves, I don't like goofy people. I can deal with somebody that's nice, like to laugh, like to have fun. But a goofy person, it's not a good quality. It's not a good, and you're looking goofy. You go around accusing people of pedophilia. You got 40 states having sex with children. You got 12 through the age of consent being under 18 in 40 states. You got 12 states that has no minimum age for men and adults to marry children in those 12 states. And they can marry as low as 7 years old. They can marry as low as 9 and 8 and 10 and single numbered numbers, single digit ages. That's what America's doing. That law went to effect July 1st, 2019, where now in America, there is a no minimum age in 12 states where adults can marry ages as low as 5 years old. It's no minimum age. If they wanted to specify, they would have specified. That's what every state does. It specifies the age of consent. It said no minimum age, which by law, that's a technicality. No minimum age is illegal. In that case, that's a legal technicality that the community can hold them to. They can say, these pedophiles can say, hey, well, you said no minimum age. They can hold them to that. You see what I'm saying? But the bottom line is they can marry single digit ages of children, at least 9 years old. Okay? You're sitting on that, playing around people that ain't doing nothing, and then you're sitting on playing with Nazis, and then you accusing other people of racism, but you went and fully blown supported the Nazis. Now all those McDonald's that you shut down in Russia, don't you see it's egg on your face now? It's egg on your face. You went and you shut down all those McDonald's, and come to find out the people that you supporting is Nazis. Some of them are Nazis. And you can say, well, it doesn't make it right. It's a war. War, you know what war consists of. Okay? Don't get self-righteous on us. Because you know you ain't no saint, America. Okay? You got 40 states over here playing with the children. You got 12 states with no minimum age playing with the children. Don't get self-righteous when you sitting on 40 states messing with children. All right? Yeah. We taking it there. We taking it all the way. And guess what we doing? Guess what I'm doing? A clean war with no shots being fired. Tearing your head off. Tearing your head clean off. You shouldn't have went to war with me. You shouldn't have done that. Yeah. Look at you now. Look at you now. How about now, buddy? Okay? How about now? All the stuff you've been saying about me, all the stuff you've been saying about Russia, how about now? That's why I like to ask my enemies, how about now? How about now? Yeah, you see how quiet you are? You see that? Y'all see that? Yeah, you're quiet, ain't you? Because you know you done messed up. You're sitting on 40 states with the age of consent under 18. 12 states that allow, right here in America, that allows no minimum age for marriage. You got the world record for the lowest age of consent at 7 years old in 1880 in the state of Delaware. That's 3 strikes you out, buddy. And that's the end of the ball game. You can't, no, we don't want to see nothing else from you. You don't got no intuition. You went and supported people that have neo-Nazis. You didn't listen to Putin when he was telling you that. That's why I respect him, because you know what he did? Instead of trying to plead his case, he did what he did as a mature man, and he didn't care what you thought. That's just like me. I'm engaging. Now you see how much of a scumbag my enemies are. Yeah, now you stand with me. See, same thing as Putin. Yeah, you got to turn that boat around, buddy. You got to turn that boat around. Yeah. You can't talk your way out of that, buddy. You can do signals, you can do triggers, you can do somersaults. You can be a ballerina. You can ballerina all the way over to Ukraine. You cannot change and alter the truth that is too obvious, that puts you in a complete position of complete defeat. You in complete defeat, not halfway. You're defeated in totality. You understand? And you can beat horns. I'm not on your side. I've already stood with Russia. I don't stand with you. You know what's going on between me and you. You owe me money. You owe me a lot of money. You owe me 9 figures. You owe me $505 million. And if you laugh me to a scorn, you ain't gonna be laughing at COVID to a scorn. You ain't laughing at COVID to a scorn. You owe me, hey, it's war. You owe me $505 million. Nobody playing with you. And God is gonna take care of it. That's why it's the perfect war. God is gonna take care of it. I got freedom of speech. I can say whatever I wanna say. And especially when you wrong on top of that, and you out of pocket, and you goofy self. Look at you. Goofy as a mug. Goofy as a mug, right? Goofy. Ain't no other word that can fit. You ain't evil. You're not evil. You ain't seen evil. You're not evil. You're not a thug. You're goofy. That's what we call people like you. Sitting up here supporting people that's Nazis and then wonder who's racist. You want me to tell you who's racist? The Ukrainian soldier that posted a tweet with a Swatzika in it. That's who's racist. That's who has a problem with the Jews. Wait till the Jews get on that, buddy. That's over. Yeah. We ain't waiting for the whole army to be Nazis. We're not waiting for the whole thing. Because see, here's the thing. The Ukrainian people and the Ukrainian government and community, somebody should have seen that before that happened. Before we seen it. They should have seen that before that happened. How come they don't see it? How come they didn't know it? How come we just now finding this out? And Putin saying there's neo-Nazis over there. Ukraine people and community was hiding the facts of that. Let's keep it 100. They talking about everything else but them neo-Nazis, man. Now we want to know more. Yeah, we want to know a lot more. We want to know where they at, how many of it is, and what they've been doing. Because now that is a probable cause to invade, man. Because Putin said in the beginning, this is what he said. He said people in Ukraine were bullying people. They were bullying people. And it probably was the neo-Nazis. Antagonizing people, gang stalking like you're doing in America, like you're doing me, and like you're gang stalking other people. The same thing. My intuition was right. They were gang stalking, and now we know who was gang stalking in Ukraine. It was the neo-Nazis. It's all coming together. That's why I like the truth, because eventually the truth is going to resurface through all of the bull, through all of the craziness. The truth is going to resurface. You can try to hide it, you can try to deny it. The truth, the real truth, not the altered, tampered, half-truth, the truth is going to resurface like it always does. See, I question how old you are. No, I question how old your brain is. Maybe you got a brain of a child. Because by now, you should have lived long enough to know the truth is always going to come back to I don't care what villains you got. I don't care how crazy these people are. The truth is going to come to the surface, and people are going to perish when the truth comes out. And it's now happening. And it's nothing you can do. It's nothing, because the truth is more important in this war. This war is a matter of the truth. That's why the right people have to die. Because the truth is important in this situation. And the right people dying would be the right thing concerning the truth of the situation. You've been sending psychological images to people's brains. That's going to be back to your karma's going to come. Bad karma's going to come to your spiritual account for that. Yeah, everybody got a spiritual account. God holds and knows everything you did, and you having a spiritual account attached to your life. Everybody do. So why you think you're hiding it from me, what you're doing, all the psychological images of children that you send to people's mind in America, all that you're doing is coming back to all of y'all spiritual account. Boom. So when you stand before Jesus, and even before you do, it's coming back. Yeah, God ain't playing with you. if you die like that, you're gonna rest in hell. I'm gonna tell you, that's just the facts. You die like that, you're gonna rest in hell. Okay? Bottom line. We're not playing no games. Unlike you. Unlike you, I don't have to play games. You see the difference? You see me playing any hokey doke, boo boo the clown games? You see me playing any games? But they dying, right? But they paying the price, right? That's why I choose to be good. It's worth it. They're perishing. They're coming out to be the liars. Look how it's happening. It's just unfolding like a flower blooming in full bloom and maturity. That's how it is. It's beautiful as a mature, beautiful woman that is in the prime of her life. That's how beautiful the truth is. That's how beautiful the truth is. Men look just like a man looking on a beautiful woman that is in full prime bloom. That's what men want for a wife. Not little kids like America with no minimum age in 12 states. Okay? So, yeah. Can't say somebody manipulated you. You can cry me a river. You know what I'm going to do in that river? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to float right on out your life. You can cry me a river, and I'm floating out your life. I'm gonna put me a canoe right on that river and float on out your life. Yeah, cry me a river. I don't care. You are guilty, and you play games, and you are showing yourself to be, Biden is showing himself to be more and more incompetent. He should have asked him, why come he don't know about no neo-Nazis? He ain't sent no, you should have sent somebody over there. But yeah, you don't know, but yet you support them sending guns. I don't know, man. Maybe they did know. How we know America didn't know it was Nazis? They fueled the Nazi planes in World War II. Did they or did they not? Yeah, that's my next video. Yeah, they fueled the planes of the Nazis in World War II. So you found somebody that's educated. Yeah. An educated militant. Spiritual militant. Yeah. Your worst nightmare. Somebody who knows all about you. Yeah, you think you know me. Yeah, you don't. But I know you. And I know you just supported and boycotted the wrong people. The wrong people. If a soldier is openly a Nazi, what does that tell you about the community? Say that again. If a soldier from the Ukraine is a Nazi, putting a swastika on his Twitter account, then what you think the community is? The darkness, the Ukraine, the shadows of the Ukraine. What kind of people you think is in the shadows of Ukraine? Good, upstanding citizens, but the Ukraine soldiers are Nazi? Come on, it is overrun with Nazis, just like Putin said. And we didn't have to manipulate. Our side didn't have to do anything. You see me talking? You see me saying stuff that's half truths? I didn't sit back. I waited. And you see how that goes? You see? That's called patience. You in trouble. You done did all of that and shut all down the wrong people, and they went over there doing something. You wasn't in their politics. You didn't know what was going on. Now you know. Now you look like a fool with egg on your face because you shut down all those McDonald's. And you can't take that back. You boycotted all these things, showing your distaste, and it was the wrong people. I'm talking about the truth before this even started. That's what I'm talking about. Because war, there are casualties. Bottom line, there's casualties in war. Bottom line. Okay? Bottom line. There's casualties in war, all right? But the reason why this war started is that Nazis is over there in the Ukraine. Okay? They the ones openly, and you sitting up here playing around people that you suspect. You a goofy person, man. I don't like that. That's a goofy individual. But you don't know what's going on with people that you're supporting. But you're jumping against Russia, and you don't hear nothing about no Nazis over there. I'm sure they're everywhere. But this was an issue. It's not an issue in Russia. Yeah, man. We want you people that go around playing with people to bow to the truth. Don't bow to me. I don't need you to bow to me. I'm not God. I'm not a king. I'm not God. I'm me. I'm a servant of God. I don't need you to bow to me. Bow to the truth. Bow to the fact that you are a loser. Okay? We want you to, that's what we want.